My sister had a little pool party. I showed up late, which I didn't realize that it was late. Um, I showed up late, and so I was like, I gotta catch up. So I started double fisting beers for like, fuck, it was like 3 hours, 3 or 4 hours. I don't even remember how many I drank there. We had a brief like pause because we were gonna meet in a different town. Um, so I had to wait around for like an hour or two. So me and my parents went out to eat. I had some pizza or whatever, and that was fine. I was feeling fine. Like I wasn't drunk or anything yet. And then they gave me a ride to it was like one of those town celebrations, you know, that they do, where they just have like the beer tents and shit. So we get there. I get my 4 beer tickets. Oh, by the way, before we go there, my sister is the one that's giving me a ride there because I'm obviously I can't drive because I drank too much. On the way to this place, we have to pick up one of my ex-girlfriends. She's on the schedule, or she's on like the way there, so we have to pick her up. So it's me, my sister's friend, and then actually it was just me and my ex-girlfriend in the back. It wasn't strange at all. It was not weird. I loved it. It was awesome. Anyway, we get to the place. I leave them immediately because I'm going to hang out with my friends. And I buy my 4 beer tickets. I drink those way too fast. And I'm drinking like, if you ever heard of Angry Orchard, it's like the very sugary shit. That shit, that sat on me. And I drank it way too fast. And then the chick you dated in high school, yes, one of them. That shit sat on me way fast. And then my friend, who just got there, was like, I'm gonna get another beer. Do you want one? I was like, at that point, I wasn't gonna say no. So I was like, all right, whatever. So he used one of his tickets to get me one, and then he did that again. So at this point, I'm probably sitting on like, if I had to estimate it, I had like 10 beers and then maybe 4 to 6 Angry Orchards at the end of the night, like total throughout the entire day. And yeah, it was not good. And you know what? Actually, it was good. I was feeling fucking good. Like I was good. I was talking to people. I was risen bitches. That's not true. I can't do that when I'm drunk even. Anyways, but no, the end of the night comes. It's time to go. So I get in the car, you know, with my ex-girlfriend, my sister, and some of her friends. And we start driving home. And I start to like, I've known that sometimes, like, I've known this has happened to me before. I've thrown up before. But on the way home, I was like, I wasn't feeling that bad on the way to, so here's the thing. We had to go from the town to my sister's house, and then from my sister's house to my ex-girlfriend's house, and then from my ex-girlfriend's house to my parents' house where I was staying. So we go to my sister's house, and I feel pretty okay during that time. I was just like a little bit drunk. Somebody suggested that we go swimming, and I was like, okay, that sounds like fun. We didn't do it, but we got to my sister's house. My sister gets out, her boyfriend leaves. So then it's just me, my ex-girlfriend, and then my other sister, and this other girl that she was trying to drive home, and she was drunk as fuck. So we were like trying to get her to not, want to drive home. We stole her keys and we sat out in the rain for like 30 minutes trying to get her to go inside. I literally told her, you either have to sleep in your car or you have to go, like, you have to come with us to sleep at my ex-girlfriend's house. She refused. So we put her keys inside my sister's house, and then we just left her there in her car because, I mean, we can't let her drive. She's just gonna fucking die. So I don't know what she ended up doing, but we just left her there. So then the car ride is me, my sister, the same friend that was there earlier in the night, and then my ex-girlfriend. And we start driving to her house, and I can feel like, that's when I start feeling it. I'm like, ugh. And I have sweat, like beads of sweat dripping down my legs. Like, not just like, oh, I feel so like, what's the word? Like when your palms get like moist or whatever. It wasn't that. I was literally sweating bullets. Like it was coming out. And I was like, Oh, oh no. That's when I knew I was gonna make it home. So we were like maybe 2 minutes away from my ex girlfriend's house, and I was like, Elena, or my sister's name is Elena. I was like, we gotta pull over. I'm not gonna make it. So we pull over. I throw up like 3, 4 times. Then I'm like, okay, I can make it. So then we get it. I go back in the car. We drive to my ex girlfriend's house, and I'm like, I gotta take a break. So I ended up in my ex girlfriend's house, throwing up in her toilet. um, yeah, no, it was not my not the highlight of my year for sure. It was a rough time. I finally got away. We drove home. My sister drove me home. God bless her heart. It was like 2 a.m. and she was still driving. No, not the one that had a kid. Not the one that had a kid. Bless my sister's heart. She was being a very good sport for us. She drove me home at like 1 or 2 a.m. or something like that, and I genuinely felt like shit. So I didn't go inside for like an hour and a half. I was just like walking up and down the road at night, just like trying to walk it off. I threw up maybe 5 more times, and then I went inside, and yeah, that was yep, that was my weekend last weekend. It was great. I didn't want to die at all. This is the second week in a row. Yeah, no. That's the same. It's the same occurrence that I was telling you about last weekend. But it was great. I had so much fun. Beer will do that to you? No. It's because I mixed it. I had beer and then I had that sugary bullshit, man. I just gotta stick to one. I gotta stick to the one thing, you know? I thought this was another weekend. No. Just the one. And my God. The recovery for that was like 2 days. It was bad. It was bad. I don't normally get hungover, but those were like... Oh. I've never had it like where I was like sweating on the way home. It was awful. How many times are you gonna say that shit? Say what shit? Give me 8 shots in an hour. I'm feeling fine. That's not true. That's not how it works. I gotta pee real quick. I will be right back. Enjoy my empty chair.